Okay. All right.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? We got the Faze versus Miami. Hearing this is the greatest HardPoint we got this year. I don't know. I didn't actually get to see this live. I watched almost every other match but this match. I was out. So let's take a look.
Before we get there, but yeah, it's sort of what map do you want to play? They're getting away from Vault, so we have Hacienda open. Kind of their go-to now is Rewind, but you got to get to that map 4. You heard the Dash talk about it. I mean, if Heretics are able to get to game number 5, Hacienda Search and Destroy, like Faze that used to be their auto veto, where this is the home for Heretics.
Yeah, I saw Real before it. Now it's like 3 Haciendas. I was like, I guess they want to square up. We'll take that. He couldn't have been more excited about the maps, but let's get it rocking. Winner's bracket final, winner, a date in a final. We get out swinging to top halls as Miami Heretics get off to a hot start.
Yeah, already 3 dead, and Rentor winning that first one. Sometimes when you are on the stage, that first gunfight goes your way, immediately gets you locked in. The man has been a shooter all weekend.
If you talk about his series versus Faze,
they did flip.
He put up, it is probably one of the most impressive individual performances when you talk about 2 teams playing this year. He was like
good win by
3,000 damage ahead of full lobby. Plus 30.
It was
unbelievable. Now, can he have that same performance here? Sure, he can, but it's going to take an incredible effort. Not a lot of time earned through the first HardPoint. Everybody focusing on spawns for next. It'll be a BZ fighting it towards back statue. The fact he gets 2, I mean, setting them up real well here for next. So Real might make it interesting.
Yeah, hell of a life so far from a BZ. He was the one guy that was winning gunfights off the break, allows his team really to find these spawns. The end of the setup, Miami were trying to hunt him down. He ends up taking 2. Now the battle through the front here. Super is by himself, but it doesn't matter. He doesn't need any help. This is going to open up the lanes on the pinch. Here comes Real, but also Rentor might get some great timing out of BZ right off spawn. Oh, but Celium picks it up.
Not a lot of time, though.
Celium picks it up and Faze continue to hold. It feels like Heretics have got enough kills to like make it messy, but it hasn't really been messy. It's been messy like towards the hardpoint, not messy in the actual hardpoint. All the fights that have gone down towards the objective have gone the way of Faze, and they'll continue to lock it down. Celium picking up gunfights over and over again. Another chance to break in. These 2 are dead. BZ will drop and finally he'll get in, but with 15 seconds left, I think for Faze, you take that. Let's go ahead and rotate the next.
Yeah, Metals is already turning off well. He's able to find 1 off spawn. Real on the rotation does get taken down by Simp. But there's a chance here. Metals is able to play his life. Maybe you can chain these 2 together. But again, it is a BZ on this rotation. He's able to find the key kill, allow Faze, allow himself to get on the hill.
And you've got Faze members everywhere. Early rotation, also at halls, also flanking off of all. Draza is going to get an absolute gimme. Trying to line up 2. Patience, trigger discipline. Beautiful there from Draz. Setting it up top plat will be Sep. He'll only get 1, but
they don't have.
That's about everything you want from
2 to 3 so far in the back.
I mean, not a big lead, but playing well.
Yeah, I mean, I talked about Rentor in his opening duel. After that, he just finds his 2nd kill. So a slow start for him at 1-5. And again, an opening on the pinch. This time it's going to be Celium. He's going to find 3. You heard Ben talked about it at the best of it, but he hasn't needed to because Simp has been unreal.
It's a clean
wipe. 2 hot hands coming into this. One side Rancor, other side Simp. They're the slowest starts, right?
Like, big sell.
So maybe which of those guys gets into takeover mode will be the difference, or it'll just be a solid extravaganza. Your favorite in the race, putting in work, and okay, maybe now Rancor starting to shoot. They still put him down.
Yeah, and a nice little start here for Faze, though, right? I feel like sometimes on Hacienda, they're a team that maybe wins some rotations or messes it up for the last second. But here at 2 and 3, they do a very good job to build this 50-point lead. A very good P4 team as well. Just trying to take their time on the brace. Celium's going to take a long route, maybe try to catch a Tommy
taking that route. Good kill.
Well, that's going to be the first blood, and now here comes the break.
Oh no, that was their whole focus. They just didn't want Real to catch a time. I mean, they're doing their homework. They're trying to shut down Real and then make the push.
Celium with 2.
In the corner, and Cell gets both.
He's got a turn.
He's turning, and he's turned. Not turned enough. Real back into the fight.
Easy.
As the war will continue here around the point, only 20 seconds remaining on it. Still trying to earn a lot of time. Easy trying to be the playmaker. It's Draza though.
Number 4 trying to hit the pinch.
Combined, they're able to take down 3 in the lead. Still
Where
growing.
was number 4? Mid?
All the splits. I mean, they're
Oh,
breaking
he
this
was
from
low.
top hallway. So both spawns, garage side and water side, were open. And well, Faze doing a really good job there. They're a team susceptible of that, just not picking up a
Turned it
spawn
up a little
out.
bit.
But so
Only
far,
neg
so
2
good.
now.
Very clean hacienda for
Good
Faze.
flank by
We've not
Cell.
seen this.
Okay.
This time, it's Celium just saying, hey, how are you?
Okay, so I see. I mean, you can do that.
They are making sure Real can't take over and find timings on it. Like, they had no interest in pushing that until they snuffed
He's
him
14
out.
and 8. He can do that.
Incredible work and an incredible lead. Granted, Heretics, I think, are going to make a run at some point, or are they? Because Cell is
Big
not
Cell.
missing. Draws is on 4 straight.
I got stuck.
Draws leading the way in the objective. Cell leading the way in the slang. A nice little stretch there.
Mixed
Kills finally
CP1.
for Heretics. The guns have just, they got to start to get hot.
The Miami boys need some
What has turned
time.
them into a respawn powerhouse at times? Maybe the best wording, but like it's when Rancor had that
So
takeover.
far, it looks like Faze is just cooking.
If he's 6-11, you're not.
Where's Miami start going crazy?
Yeah, its stats are tough because they've lost a couple of rotations.
1000%.
But
Is it P2? They got a good little setup. Oh, no, they got 2 off.
Let's hear the comms from Faze.
Rancor. Oh, Rancor with big 2. And they got a natural pinch. Yeah, with a pinch. Okay. I mean, Rancor saved that whole rotation. Big sale. It's a big opener. Ooh, yeah. Okay, trade it out. 2 for 1. I'm gonna hold this whole 60 then. Damn. Ooh. Feel him? God, he's a 2-piece machine. Rear spawns. Oh, they went to hold it. Number 8 loses it. Cell lost it. One more 10. 10 medals. Not bad. That's not bad. By the bag, only down 30. Come on, draws. Gotta get that entry, draws. I ain't mad at you though, but we gotta get those. So far, Miami kind of brought it back. They do look good. Number 4 hitting rock. Where's he gonna go? He's staying rock. Okay, they're hard rotating. Miami hard rotate. Trying to get a good setup. Number 3 holding the back. They're trying to get Lambo spawns. I see it. I see it. Double hit Lambo. This is a good play. Okay. They're getting a natural pinch. Ooh. Big Cell. Can't get a 2-piece out of you, Cell. Easy. 3. Ooh. That's a clinical break. That's a clinical break right there. Clinical.
A crazy stretch, some crazy plays. Heretics battle back into the game, but currently inside a rock phase are
That's BO4 Cell. That's BO4 Cell. Oh shit. No, not Rancor. Here, Rancor just said, fuck it. I'm gonna get that. I need that scrap.
He had a ton of time, and see if he was able to earn a health storm now.
That's a cool little 3-piece out of you, Ren.
Just curious if they had one. Only a 16
Oh, wow.
game as we go to our third
Oh wow, medals.
has been turning up in some of these big moments. Finally traded out, but let's get into our third set. 13 points separated.
Third rotation. It's only
It felt like Faze had
160
a
to
chance to
170.
pull them out early, but that
It's a
P2
close
hold
game. I
during
see
the
it.
listen-in, so good from Heretics. And honestly, they've just been
I'm kind of locked in now.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Oh my God.
You win the P2, and then you split both P3 and P4, right? You were able to find a couple of breaks, which they were not able to do.
That boy Rancor is
rotation. That's
he's good. That's rookie of the year, Rancor.
And Rancor's turned it around. It's like,
well, but yeah, when you're winning rotations, gonna make your life a
Still
hell of a lot easier.
-2. Cell kind of slow down just a tad bit.
P2. Just have them worry about him. You see this player's attention.
It's a pretty even game, to be honest.
They deal with it
It's
well.
good hard point.
Catch Simp sprinting. That'll be 3 dead. 10 seconds left here, so you have a chance to get off.
Big rotate the Lambo. Big rotation.
Another opportunity at this to make it messy
Gonna
early
hit
in
front.
the P2. Heretics trying to get to their
And
spots.
hit bottom mid.
They're all just gonna send in. Right?
Number 4 spawned out.
They're taking the fight. I don't know how many.
The natural pinch, but they lost. They only lost 1.
They should get spawns here. They might get spawns phase. No, actually, so they're gonna block the back.
And number 1 spawn behind them.
So it's a 3 versus 4 for a while.
Oh wow, that's small.
I'm not sure if Faze is gonna read this.
They got a natural. They got a natural. He's gonna die regardless.
And well, it's going to continue that way.
We still have 1 on either side of this. Rancor Metal's both going to get the kills, pushing out this lead.
Rancor on a 5.
30 seconds still to earn. They can't win it, but they can get damn
Oh, Metals
close.
won that.
Metals has turned up in the second half of this game. Really, the Heretics team just got hot after the slow start.
Up 45.
Locking down back-to-back
That's
P2s.
tough, Miami. That's tough.
Faze taking their time, but they are feeling the pressure. They'll get 1 injury, but Zip is instantly going to
That boy
drop.
Rancor
Cross
on a
is gonna
6.
get clipped.
I need
They'll
1
earn
more
the
for
final 10. Faze have gotta rotate.
at Predator.
You have Hellstorm on Rancor. What a turnaround.
Oh, he already
from
has
him.
it.
24 and 17. Hellstorm Supers going on a route. They want to try to win it right here.
Super Embryo
On this
1.
rotation, it's only Celium on the hill. He's going to have to deal with the missile. Dodges that. Draws it though. Able to pitch.
Okay.
Does find one. So the AR's a Phase. Trying to keep them in the game.
Pressure to Sal. He's just getting swarmed. Too many things to watch. Heretics are in.
3 versus 7. The east bottom.
They're finding all the kills. Turned it on at the midway point. They have not looked back. 1 more gunfight. And that might seal it. Not quite
Oh.
yet. Zip have to get 2.
Holy shit.
Draws
He brought it
everything
back.
to help. We're not done.
Oh my
Rancor
god.
on 7 in a row.
He's in
Finally,
1
his
second.
streak comes to an end. This would be insanity if they somehow do this.
I mean, we've had a couple of them.
They get all the 20 seconds here, and they somehow win the rotation to rock.
I gotta
Who the hell knows?
rotate to rock with
1
this.
break, and we are done. The contest is still here. Simp going big again.
Oh my
He's
God,
able to get a
Simp.
double, get the 5 straight, get them back into it. There's a team kill.
Nobody gets on that?
Point gets on it. The contest is there long enough. Rotation
My
to take.
goodness.
Rotation is Real, but the boys
Real's
are fighting
there,
over. Faze still a
but they got
chance to do
they got
this.
double.
Have to get on hill.
Oh, they
Able
got
to
2.
contest. 199, 249. And Beezy's going to be able to get 2.
Beezy with
Sweet
2.
Jesus. Somehow
Cell
we
looking
managed to
over.
save
Oh,
our points
Beezy.
this week, and we're gonna have another one. Math one on winners final. Medals always on it for half a
Oh my
second.
God.
And they continue to contest.
Beezy.
It continues to be a half second.
No
They
way.
need that one more half second to close it out, but they cannot find it.
Oh god, he's tweaking in here right now.
It's a team kill for Heretics. Faze, I think, have the tick right now to win it if they get a perfect hold. Joe, what do you
Number
see?
4.
Al's gonna go on a long run.
Trying to hit a
and they get
pinch.
the first, so it's all down to Rock. They will sell. He's
Oh
gonna
my
pick
God,
up the
Cell.
pinch. Well, everyone did kill Super P,
That
but
boy
they
Cell is
cannot win
different.
here. We're gonna go to a P1 if this happens. If they hang on to the P4.
There's a team kill. Pressure
1,
to Beezy now.
2.
Pressure. Now rotation.
Gotta rotate.
It's a Beezy able to get 2. Another.
They got streak? Who's got streak?
So close to the Hellstorm. First up is
He
going
got
to be
it.
draws. Hellstorm is locked and loaded.
Gotta
We'll
pop
see
that
if it comes
mount.
into play. 10 points down.
Someone's out of contest.
Hellstorm in. The fight for the point is Sip is able to get
Oh god, this is getting mixy. Everybody's in it. Beezy. Oh shit.
Someone's got to get on it. A Beezy going to lunge into it. We are not done yet. Draws the
Rancor
shot
1.
at the top. Cross
Traded.
is in. Faze have got it.
This man is royalty because he anoints himself with crema, complex layered scents, so you can feel like the king you
What
are.
the fuck is that ad?
Crema, a crown fit for you.
He's going right to 1. Heretic cooked. That was crazy though, but ad fucked me over.
We almost passed out. Yeah. I forgot how to breathe.
That was a crazy ending. 60-point comeback.
God.
I mean, this just starts from the P3.
I think it's 60, 70.
I thought it was over so many times.
75.
A couple of key one-on-ones. First of all, Sip, I mean, he gets a couple of key multi-kills after Rentor's able to find some towards this P3 to get us to a P4.
Then going crazy at the end.
At the end of P3.
Rentor's 27 and 18.
That somehow just gets in towards the rock hill, then he starts to go crazy. But yeah, it's Sim.
Oh my goodness.
Then there's the flank. You have this or right here. And I thought it was done right there with the slide. And now on rotation, it's up to Draza and Abizi. Well, you just kept it going forever.
Bro, this was insane. Nearly a comeback of astronomical proportions. But
I don't know if that was the best hard point. It was definitely probably the feeling of land watching it made it like the greatest one.
That might just break you.
But I still like that Persia takeover against Carolina on Volt. That's my favorite, just because that boy could not miss.
Maybe this was it, right? Because that's the first one. Real's taking a route.
But besides the ad, that shit was beautiful.
Super can't do anything. So we're thinking now, all right, rotation of P1.
Anyways,
Abizi was able to
I'm gonna look at a couple other hard points from the major. That was amazing, can't lie. Thank y'all.
Dear Bruce, I need to be honest and clear. I'm going to marry